Well, here I am. I don't know what to even do. I've never done this before. Um, I'm just so sick and tired of sitting here and basically just being locked up. I can't talk to anybody. I don't really have a lot of friends. I moved to Perry. Obviously, I don't know a lot of people. So, for those of you who are my friends in real life and don't live by me anymore, I miss you a lot. Um, we'll try and see if we can get through this. I don't know if it's even gonna work, but I'm gonna do my makeup and probably talk. There's music in the background, whatever. um, yeah. Do you like my ghetto mirror? This palette is probably I don't even know how old. It's gross. I don't even use these, by the way. I haven't really used any of them. Not that anyone cares, but. So, this last week has been really, really stressful. Um, I obviously know everyone else feels the same way. Um, I no one could have really I really didn't see it coming. I mean, I kind of thought that it would just be like, oh, don't go out and touch a lot of things. Don't do this, don't do that. Never did I think that I was going to get laid off after a month into my new job, which has been going well, by the way. So, I can really not say too much about that. Um, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I guess there was really no other way to deal with this other than what we've done. I guess it's bad, and I'm not downplaying it whatsoever. I mean, I know a lot of people have come to the point where they're dying. Um, I don't know. It's interesting to see because I've seen a couple other people too say, well, I had something, like this back in um, December, November, whatever, and it took forever to get rid of it, and this and that. And I'm just like, is that what it was? And no one knew? Kind of interesting. I don't know. But anyway, so. Uh, it's such an interesting process. And it really, actually, I'm really obviously not that pretty in real life. um, you watch me put my makeup on. Yay! Ah! I put some concealer on these eyeballs because I look like I haven't slept in 15 days. Which, by the way, I have been getting sleep. Um, I don't know though. It's kind of shitty sleep. I am stressed out over a lot of things. Because, like I said, I mean, I didn't expect to get laid off a month into my job. What happened with my previous job when I first moved down here was kind of unfortunate as well. I really wish it didn't happen, but it unfortunately did. And maybe for a good reason. Unfortunately, I mean, shit happens. I've been fired from a lot of jobs. I know, me, Mrs. Perfect. Just kidding. Um, but ultimately, I wasn't really happy to begin with. And just because a job pays you well and gives you things and benefits and weekends off and all this other shit doesn't mean that you're happy. Like I said, it was I can't put the company down because they're not a terrible company to work for. They're really not. But ultimately, I don't know. I just was not happy at all. So I'm kind of glad they got rid of me in a sense. Should I have probably quit? Yes. um, but it is what it is. Like I said, I've been fired from a few jobs before. It doesn't really fucking phase me anymore. It, it is what it is. You keep fucking going. You get fired or you quit or whatever. You just keep going and go and look for a new job, no matter what it is. And ultimately, if it's something you don't even really like, and it's the only place that's gonna give you a job, might as well go for it. But whatever, you know. I have quite an interesting playlist. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Some of these I put on there myself. Some of them I did not. Um, my boyfriend is interesting. He likes weird music. Just kidding. I love you. Um, yeah. But other than that, I mean, I'm not. I don't know. I've been doing all right, I guess. Um, I really. I don't know. One thing I do want to touch on, and I don't want to go too far into it because I know some of you know how I feel about politics. Sorry. And I do. But here's one thing about me that's different than anybody else. I respect other people's things, even though they might, to me, sound stupid or don't make sense or whatever. It's cool, man. I mean, if it works for you and you're happy thinking that, that's fine. Um, this whole thing with like the check thing, I really hope, I really hope this is true. Um, but I'm still having like some things about it. Like I don't know. I mean, am I really gonna see $1,000? I don't know. It's just me, my boyfriend, and the cat and the dog. I have no children. Now, had I had children, I'd probably be getting a shitload more money. Sorry, but it's true. And rightfully so. Taking care of kids now that, and most of them school age are sitting at home now, and it's 30 days. They're gonna need some money, especially if their mom and dad happen to lose their job over this bullshit. But, you know, um, I don't know. I feel like I could try and um, utilize it the best I can if that's the case. I don't, like I said, I'm still undecided. They don't even know yet. So yeah. Let's see. What color are we gonna go in with? By the way, for all of you who ever talked to me and wanted to know how I do my fucking makeup, now you should watch. Instead of sitting there and be like, well, I don't know how to do eyeshadow. Shout out to you people. I love you. Mwah. You know who you are because I know a few of you. I'm not going for a super crazy look today. Mostly because, like I said, I'm not even leaving the goddamn house. I might leave the store or to go to the store quickly and like grab smokes because I smoke cigarettes because that's awesome and everybody should smoke. I'm just kidding, don't. Can I quit right now? No, I'm stressed out. I might have to be forced to quit if I can't leave my house, or can't afford them. Yeah, that's another thing. That sucks a lot because, I mean, could I really afford to give it up? Yes. Like I said, do I want to? No, for my own selfish reasons. Um, I don't know. This is so weird. Now I know what it's like to like do stuff on like YouTube. And that's why like most of the people will edit their videos so it's not just some random silence or whatever. And I'll be surprised if this video doesn't get copyrighted at all because I have music in the background and like I said, I don't know if you guys can hear it. I kind of don't care, but we'll see. By the way, I'm sitting in front of my door, which is like 2 big windows. If you have the opportunity to do your makeup in natural lighting, definitely do that because it makes it look more realistic. So that way when you're out in public, you know, like people aren't like, oh my god, holy crap, she put on like a ton of this and that and that. And that way you can be like, oh yeah, Cool. Maybe I should tone that down a little bit before I go outside or into public or anything like that. I think this is a little too light for what I want to do. I've had this palette for a little while, which is this palette right here. It's backwards. I don't know. Whatever. These palettes rock. If you can afford to buy one of these, I highly recommend it, because these eyeshadows are fucking amazing. Just saying. I think I want a more rusty color. Do I have a rusty color in here? Not really. That means I have to get up and go get another goddamn palette because I have 50,000 of them. Well, maybe I don't want to. I'll make it work. I think this is a little more rusty. No, unfortunately. Well, yeah, okay. Give me like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. You're gonna get to see my fat ass too, by the way. Ooh. So anyway, while I'm sitting here playing with my fucking hair, I don't care about my fucking hair. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere really anyway. Just doing some makeup. I honest to God, you know, I sat here and I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy I'm not up north anymore with all the drama and all the stupid people that I used to know and this and that. But you want to know what? I actually do miss some things and some people. And I've already talked to some of those people about that. It is what it is. Like I said, I mean, I am kind of glad I'm here where no one knows me. So, not that I'm going to change myself drastically, because I haven't. But it's just nice to be honest with you. This is going to sound really dumb, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's so nice to go to the store, like the grocery store or something, and not run into anyone that I hate. Because that used to happen constantly. It used to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go to the store. I'm not going to say which ones so people can't be assholes. Any of the ones I used to go to. We'll just put it that way. Oh my God. Oh, there's that fucking twat-hole that called me a twat-hole, blah, blah, blah. And that's what I hate about Clayton. Is like, and it's still going on because I can see it on Facebook. You think that I can't see and I don't know things? I know things. People talk shit about people, but then get mad about people talking shit. Like, and then they're like, ah, that's so childish, that's drama, grow up, whatever. You're doing it still, bitch, and you're still causing drama. You know, some of these people, I don't know if there's any hope. And that's kind of why I'm just like, you know what, whatever. I'm glad I'm gone from Clayton, so I don't have to worry about anybody's bullshit anymore. It's time to grow up, people. Now, I just turned 32 years old, okay? And I know there's even people older than me still causing some shit. It's so ridiculous. I will never understand it. Like, I'm actually kind of afraid to come back to Clayton. I want to come back for like a weekend and hang out. Not to see anybody because I have no fucking friends there either. Unless somebody really wants to hang out with me, and in which case we can. Just let me know. But for real, ooh-wee, this is a hell of a color. I guess we're going for a dramatic effect today. Yeah, I'm afraid to come back to Clayton and go to the bars that I used to go to, because then I feel like someone's gonna see me and like want to start drama or talk about my past life, and I really don't want to. Everyone knows what happened in Clayton when I was there. because you guys are so good at keeping up on my life, or were at one point. Um, so we don't really need to talk about it when I come back. Not to mention the certain people that I am referring to, and I'm not going to name them, but everyone should know by now. I don't want to fucking see them. I don't want to talk about them. I wish them all the best. I just want them to have happy lives. I really just don't. I just don't. I am just, to be completely honest, I'm so thankful that I'm out of the situation that I was in. It kind of took me, it unfortunately ended in a way that I'm not very proud of, but there was really nothing I could do, I felt like, at that point. And also, I want to touch on the fact that some people actually, in the beginning of all that, said to me, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And I didn't want to hear it. Because when you're in love, do you really want to listen to anybody else? No, you don't. So, but anyway, yeah, I do miss Clayton a lot. I always see my friends post about going to the Nav and fucking O'Brien's and shit like that, and I do miss both of those places. It's really, by the way, speaking of which, how things are going as far as like this whole shutdown, I'm really proud of O'Brien's for staying open and being awesome like they always are, because they always have been. And all the other businesses in Clayton, that's really awesome. Just trying to tone that down a little bit, sorry. That was like, I don't know if you guys can, like, you probably can see it on the camera, but I'm just trying to, like, that was like a super dark color. For my Grateful Dead fans, I really like this song. To be honest with you, I didn't listen to Grateful Dead at all until recently, so I'm kind of an idiot piece of shit in that sense. This is a good song. No, I'm not going to sing or play guitar in this video, so don't ask. I won't. I'll spare you guys. It's not looking too bad. Now comes the fun part. By the way, I'm just using a bunch of fucking random brushes because I'm not cool. And I haven't bought new brushes in probably, I don't even know how many years. I'm not going to tell you because that's really nasty and you'll probably be like, ew, Nicole. By the way, I was using the Naked Heat palette, if anyone cares. This is my favorite. This is my favorite purple in the history of ever. And they discontinued this palette. Some of you that do know me have seen me wear it, probably. But it's this palette. So good. This purple. Notice how it's like the one I only use in here. It's also broken. Scumbag life. I'm also just using random little mirror palettes. My hair is so ridiculous. It looks a lot weirder on camera. I swear to God, it doesn't look this bad in real life. Like, it looks like wicked patchy. It really doesn't. It actually looks nice. Because I dye my hair at home and refuse to pay people to dye it for me. Everybody should do that. You should dye your own hair. Don't pay people. Just kidding. I love you, hairstylist friends. But what I'm doing is not that complicated, so I can I don't know. I've been doing my hair for years now. And cutting it. Not like fancy like, but what do I want to do? Do. I am. This is really driving me nuts. Like, I didn't even ever want to, like, do this stuff. Like, people told me I should have done this a long time ago. Like, oh yeah, do your makeup, blah, blah. So now I'm just sitting here, like, doing my makeup, and I don't really know what to talk to you guys about. Obviously, I've talked about a couple of things, which are kind of stupid. I know. It's the state of the world today. Everybody fucking knows. We're all sitting here in fucking quarantine, except me, because if I fucking need to go somewhere, I'm gonna go. And that's why I'm glad, actually. I think they just had. I'm usually good about keeping up with my politics and all that stuff and current events. I guess the dictator had a. Sorry, but he is a dictator. Had a press conference saying that he's not going to impose martial law. Well, that's good, because I already said to some people that if that happens, that's bullshit. If I need to fucking go somewhere, I'm gonna go. Like, no. If I'm out in my car driving and like somebody wanted to stop me or something and tell me to go home, guess what? Let me remind you guys of something, in case you guys forgot. I mean, not that this has everything to do with it, but, and I understand not spreading the disease. That part I understand. But okay, everybody bought their car at some point, whether you own it or you bought it from a dealership. Excuse me. You paid state tax on that car? Yes, you did. Who do you pay every year to keep fucking plates on it and a little sticker in the window? Actually, 2 stickers in the window. Who is that? The state? Yeah, okay, so you're gonna tell me that I can't drive my car and go anywhere. No. That was a lot of my money that you took and you continue to take every year. Not to mention all the things that I pay tax on when I buy them. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really trying to get into too many politics while I'm trying to do my makeup, because this usually relaxes me, so I don't want to get really like worked up. By the way, I just put that purple on my finger because it's really messy, and I'll try not to fuck it up because sometimes it gets really messy and all over my face. Ooh. I might just use a brush because it's a little bit hard to do. So as I said on Facebook before, I did get approved for unemployment, but I'm kind of worried about what's going to happen, because since I did get fired from my last job, and I've only worked at this job currently for a month, I really don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if I'm going to be like denied. I don't know if I'm just going to get like $50 a month or a week. I'm kind of scared because I still don't know yet. So I hope it's decent, because I do still have things to pay for. And I know some of the places are kind of being nice and being a little more lenient on their payments. But I can tell you one thing that I have not had any leniency from. Well, I have not been offered any leniency other than the usual, which is my car payment. My bank has not said anything about... See, it's all in my fucking face right there. My bank's not said anything about like skipping payments or extending payments or anything like that. As most of you might know, with car loans, you can defer payments, but I mean, I think I only get 2 times a year, so then I'll have to like use that one time, and then that's it. And to be honest with you, I'd rather not if I don't have to. I know it doesn't really affect much, but it's kind of like everybody else is being lenient and you guys can't. Not to mention, Community Bank is headquartered in New York. Just saying. But I'm going to make that payment anyway. Might be the last one. I don't know. I might get my car repossessed. Who gives a fuck? I don't. I'm just kidding. I do give a fuck. I don't know. I just felt like I can't believe they didn't offer any type of like leniency. My insurance and my credit card payment both sent me an email about it. But those aren't really too bad to deal with. They're fairly cheap. So, um, there's that. I paid those anyway. So, this purple is so messy. It's so pretty, but it's so messy. I love it though. Another thing that's been bothering me, obviously, a lot of you know that I love hockey. I do watch more hockey than just Buffalo Sabres games, by the way, in case anyone doesn't know that. Um, which that really sucked. That was the first thing they took, obviously, away from me and a bunch of other people that enjoy hockey. That really blows. I mean, but to be honest with you, I'm glad me and Chad got to go to tons of games this year, which is awesome. Highly recommend. Um, I know not a lot of my friends like the Buffalo Sabres, and I understand why, because they're not the greatest. But you know what else really bothers me is people that go and join a team just because they're good. And that's what I feel like with a lot of the people, like when I lived up north. So many people were like, I don't know, I remember seeing a lot of Caps fans, Bruins fans, um, Flyers fans, ha! Which they're all very good teams. I agree. I definitely do. I'm not saying that they're not. But it's just kind of like, all right, were y'all fans before? Or, I don't know. I'm from Buffalo, so what can I do? It's definitely a abusive sports relationship. I will tell you that. And obviously you guys know too, because that know hockey at least. Because we have not won a Stanley Cup ever. And that's all right. We're going to get there someday, just like St. Louis did last year. Ha! But I really do miss hockey so bad. I that's even more depressing at this point because I don't even have anything. This purple's on my face. See, this is the struggle, makeup struggle. But no, that's even more depressing because I don't even have that to keep me occupied. I mean, we could sit and watch like older games because they replay games and shit like that, and I think they're actually they're gonna start doing that, um, because they know. People know, dude. They're like, you took away my fucking hockey, you took away my shit. I can't go to work. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Nothing. Sit and rot. Wow, we're already 28 minutes into this. I can't even believe that. Not like anyone's gonna watch this anyway, because like I don't even know if I'm gonna upload it or not. I don't know if I even can. I'd probably have to make it into a YouTube video. I don't even want to do that, because I don't know if I want to keep going with this. Could just call it the Quarantine Diaries and watch me do makeup every day. I'm ugly though. See, this is for you people who know what I look like in pictures on Facebook. It's what I really look like. I'm ugly. Just kidding, I'm not. It's the natural lighting. It really shows a lot of... Also, I don't take care of my skin very well right now. I really should start that and get like a good skincare like regimen going. I'm not saying I need anti-wrinkle cream or anything like that, but I definitely like don't moisturize and tone and this and that. I legit wash my face with a bar of soap. Dove soap though. So, I'm not saying that everybody should follow me in that sense. But it does work. It does keep my skin nice. Like, it's not so oily all the time. I'm very mellow. That's another thing that's been really hard for me not to do. Like, now I'm just like, I get to a point during the day, and I do like to drink because I don't do anything else anymore like I used to do. Um, so I get to a point during the day now, like I'm like, well, fuck, I ain't got nothing else to do. I should just drink. But that's a bad habit to pick up, especially like I'm going to eventually go back to work and I can't drink during work. So, well, at least not down here, you know. I remember some of the places I worked, which I won't give up either. People were drinking in the goddamn kitchen. And some of the restaurants, even like the waitresses and waiters would start drinking at like a certain point in the night. Good times. That's Thousand Islands though for you. I really do. I really kind of miss it up there. I wish that I could have stayed. But to be honest with you, like I said, I'm glad I didn't. There really was a lot more. There's just so many things up there that I needed to leave behind, and constantly running into ex-boyfriends that I've dated, and just too much drama. Like, and all the people that I used to hang out with that are now basically hate me for some fucking reason. I don't know. None of you people even know me anymore. To those that hate me, you don't even know me anymore. And if you went to come and talk to me, you wouldn't even know what to talk about because I'm probably way different. And some of the people I hung out with too used to be only like drugs or drinking. So, and I still drink, yeah, but I don't do drugs anymore. So, well, because eventually, you know, I had to grow up. Assholes. That's another. That just reminds me of so much. Like, I don't want to get in and talk about my personal life like 100% right now. Yo, this purple though. I'm telling you right now, it's looking. Ooh, it's looking kind of grosser there. I gotta fix it. Yeah, I don't want to get into like my personal life right now with everybody, because a lot of you that know me, you know. That's not too bad.